Undercharging and undervaluing your work is a sure race straight to the bottom. So in this video, I want to tell you why you should be charging more and why you should be increasing your rates, because it will only make you a better photographer. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Sergio, and I'm a commercial photographer here in Victoria, BC. And one thing I've learned throughout my career is that the more and more I charge, sure, maybe the more money I make, but the more happy I am with the results that I'm able to create. Now, the exact number might change for you and where you are in the world, what you like to offer, the niches that you're in. But the more you charge relative to how much you're currently charging, the more you'll find a sense of responsibility attached to the photos. If you feel like it's a lot of money, no matter if it's $100 or $1,000 or $10,000, if you feel like it's a lot of money, you'll treat it like if it's a lot of money. A good little piece of advice for salesmen or anyone who's just trying to grow a business is to not shop with your own wallet. If you feel like it's a lot of money, it'll show to other people that you think it's a lot of money. And that's not really a good thing for, let's say, selling a car, but it's a great thing for your photography. If you can attach this emotion of, whoa, this is a lot of money, this is a lot of responsibility, I want to make sure that they feel like they got their ROI or they feel like they've spent something that was actually worth it, well, then you will treat your shoot as perfectly as you can. If it's charging that extra $100 that allows you to take an extra day to go location scouting a little bit, then do it. If it's charging an extra couple bucks so that you can go buy the appropriate food so that you don't have to make do with whatever it is that you have for this shoot so you can actually style it properly and make it look the way that the client would want, do it. Raising your prices will raise your standards and will help you understand that there's a lot more to photography than just clicking a button or being paid for a service that other people could be doing. You're creating something original and unique, and that should be compensated. Think of the people that you've done like free shoots with or people you've given favors to or whatever. Isn't it kind of ironic that it's always those types of clients that end up showing up late or canceling on you or not really caring about the shoot itself and being like, whatever, there wasn't too much on the line. But contrary to that, like the 5 or 10K client pretty much has all their shit together and they're like, well, here it is, here's what we're going to do, and this is the timeline in which we're going to do it. There's a lot more on the line and everybody takes it a little bit more seriously, and yeah, the benefit is that you get to make a couple extra bucks too. By allowing yourself to charge a lot more for your shoots, you can even go on and take more personal projects or more time to just yourself or bettering yourself or going to the gym or just whatever it is that you want to do on your own spare time. By allowing yourself to treat those shoots at a very high level and charge at a appropriately high level, you can realize that, oh yeah, I don't need to work 5 days a week. Yeah, I can work 5 days a week and that might be an incredible week, but it's probably not going to be like that for 40 years. So by charging a little bit more, you can buy yourself a little bit of that freedom so that you don't need to be so victim to having to find 30 clients a month. Now, I know there's a lot more to photography than just money, okay? Like, I started shooting because I just enjoyed what it was allowing me to do and who it was allowing me to meet. And I think that, like, maybe the first time I ever even made money with photography was one of my neighbor's brothers, who was a guitar player. He just asked me to take some new headshots of him or some portraits of him. And we went to a park near our house. He had his guitar and I had a flash. Man, I already had a flash by then. Interesting. Yeah, now that I think about it, I had a flash with like an umbrella on it and we were shooting outdoor portraits and I was like underexposing the ambient, and man, this is so long ago. That's crazy. But anyway, we did that and went back home. I told him, okay, I'll send you the photos as soon as I can. And he handed me a $20 bill and I was just like, whoa, no. It's like, don't worry about it. Like, I'm just doing this. Like, this is just fun. That's not why I got into photography. Like, this is just for fun. I didn't realize that we had money on the line. And it just kind of changed the way I thought about photography. And I'm sure like a lot of you guys have a similar experience where you just got into this because it was fun and you realize that it helps with your peace of mind maybe, or you just enjoy doing it. And then every now and then someone's going to ask a favor of you. And then it's like, oh wait, do I have to charge for this? Like, is this something that, this is how this works? And then you keep doing a few more of these and you're like, well, wait, should I do this more often? Do I like advertise towards this? Is this something that I should just pursue? Is this possible? And then it's like, oh wait, can I go full time? Is this a possibility? And sure, like, I guess it's not why you start photography. Maybe the money thing is not why you started. And I feel like the best of the photographers are usually like that, people who are just enjoying the passion of it, because it's not a get rich quick scheme at all. So enjoying the photography and enjoying the process is going to make you an actual photographer, but after you've been doing it for a while and you have some consistency, raising your rates and ensuring that you can actually afford a life, it's going to make you a much more successful photographer because you can be a successful human that shows up to these shoots. The best times in my career are always the times when I'm focusing on myself, when I'm making sure I'm exercising, when I'm making sure I'm reaching out to my friends, when I'm making sure that I feel good showing up to my shoots. That's when I can actually create at my highest level, is when I'm actually feeling at my highest level. But by raising my rates, by raising my standards, that's what allows me the time and the energy to focus back onto myself. If I'm constantly trying to make things for $50, $100, or whatever like the relative low number is, I will be constantly draining myself. And sure, it's fun. I just like shooting, and I understand saying no to jobs is like an impossibility, especially when you're first starting out. You got nobody's calling at you for 6 weeks, and the first person that calls you wants a job for $75. Like, what do you do? But it's easier and much more beneficial for you and your well-being to just raise those standards and approach your photography with that high level. That might not be for everybody, but if it is, like, trust me, this video will probably end up finding you. And I think it's something that will just help you, give you a bit of that confidence in order to, you know what, okay, sure, maybe I can raise my... Worst case scenario, you're back where you started if nobody starts booking you at this extreme rate. But if you can charge an extra $100, or if you can charge an extra $1,000 and have that level of professionalism increase tenfold, then you're probably doing yourself a good job. So thanks for watching. I hope you got a little kick out of this one. Maybe leave a like on your way out and subscribe if you're new here. And I'll see you guys in a couple days. Later.